Sí, ajá, hasta que ellos manden la información. Sí, así dure hasta que ellos manden toda la información y la recomendación se dé por cumplida, hasta ese momento se termina.
Recording in progress.
Ujú, ujú. Sí. Bueno, pero esa ya dice estado cumplida. La primera es la que dice sin cumplir, ¿cierto? Ajá. Pero entonces, eso no le agregó que estaba
Recording in
pendiente de
progress.
aprobación. No, pero la primera usted no le puso que estaba pendiente por ellos. Se salvaron, oiga la lluvia. Jale aquí, desde que me comió la mitad.
Quiero probarlo.
No, vaya, estoy en clases. No puedo. Teacher, ya, teacher.
Hay 2 minutos.
Yes, teacher. Ujú. Se les tráigame servilletas, por favor.
Ay, ay.
No, cuando me
Ay,
traiga.
ay.
Ya, jale, vea, Leona, ya, tranquilo. Vaya, pobrecito León.
¡Ábralo!
León,
¿Qué le vas a decir?
León, vea Celeste.
Ya, no
León.
se tóxica.
León, Celeste habla mucho con Josué.
¿Cómo
León. Sí, que
León.
falta
Ramírez,
que
ven acá.
de la información por parte de ellos. Tome, jale de aquí. Queditico. No vea cómo abre la boca. Ya, mujeres quedito.
Yo sé, me dijo, ¿cómo llegar?
Ya le dije, ya, jale de aquí. Correcto, sí, pero se actualiza el estado de la recomendación. León, Celeste habla mucho con Josué, ponga orden. Chao. Sí, un poquito, por favor. ¿Cómo todos son? Joan, y las otras que de la nota que me mandó los reportes, ya eso, ajá, de la compra. ¿Sí? Ok. Ya. Ujú. Ujú.
Ahora vi una pregunta. ¿Usted tiene las respuestas del video de la medicina, esos? Que eso sí no sé nada.
De la medicina. ¿Hoy es el examen?
Sí.
No, la perica. ¿Usted tiene el retailing?
No, más bien ahorita me estoy leyendo el texto para si me preguntan no estar tan perdida.
¿Cuál texto? En ese caso, yo
El
no sé
de
si vos puedes
Outward Bound.
enviarnos, digamos, ¿y a dónde se respecto a sabe? eso, Ay, una nota a juepucha, hay que nosotros leerse con eso copia a la también. gerencia, El de indicándole Outbound, o ese dirigida acá. directamente a la gerencia,
Ajá.
indicándoles que Tei no responde. El
Con
de
copia
las
para
preguntas de la
nosotros.
doctora o esa cosa, él hizo un print, ¿se acuerda? Como resumencito.
No me acuerdo.
Ajá, ay, juepucha, ¿dónde estará? Ay, ahora se ve. Bueno, ahora me escribe.
Okay. Hi, teacher.
Sophia, how are you?
Fine, you teacher.
I'm good, thanks.
Sí,
Nice
yo
to see you.
en ese caso, enviarle
Hey,
la
how
nota
are you?
a la gerencia, cuáles tienen pendientes de parte de TEI
Hi,
con
teacher,
copia a
I'm
nosotros. eating. Sorry.
It's fine. So,
Correct.
I'm going to take attendance actually now that you're here.
Sí, pero exacto, pero queda una forma de presión por parte de la
Do you
gerencia.
know if when we finish this course,
Tendrían ustedes que anotarlo en la nota dirigida a la gerencia que
Boxy
TI
or
no
not?
responde y que
Yes, I
solicitan que
think
se
so. I
traslade
think you
TI.
can.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, but I don't know if those are like memberships, like if they last like a year or something like that. Maybe we could ask Karen during the evaluation. Maybe she knows, but yeah, I think you can continue
Correcto,
using it after you
que
finish.
ustedes ya han enviado metas de ayuda y que como ellos no les responden, que solicitan que sea responsabilidad de ellos.
Adriana Arias.
Present.
Adri Sancho.
Present.
Y Joan,
Creo.
y con respecto a la nota que me mandó de la compra de excedentes, ¿cómo
right.
hacemos para
André.
chequear eso?
Present.
Anthony.
Sure.
Bueno, qué
Ashley.
dicha.
Here.
Justin.
Here.
Karen.
Present.
Natasha.
Present.
Sebas. Sofía Castro.
Present.
Present.
And Sebas is there. Didn't see you. And Viviana.
Here, teacher.
Okay, so guys, we're going to do it. Let's have, let's see who can do it. Natasha and Ashley. Okay, so you can do that improvisation.
My teacher, this one is really hard because all the names and the
0570, creo.
Yes.
Yes, teacher. We didn't know the names in English. How can I say terceras molares in English?
The third molars.
No.
Hey, it's molars.
I was talking with Andre that when I went to the dentist, he always talked about his life.
Entonces, yo, si quieres, vemos eso.
And
Dice que se avala el porcentaje de evolución
was
o el
with
cambio de
my-
porcentaje para un
my
vendedor.
mouth open and I
Además,
can
en la
talk
ruta de
with
compra
him.
de
Yeah, that's super awkward. Those are like the weirdest conversations that you can have with anyone.
Yes, and he's still talking and talking and talking about
Y que
his
tenga
life
un código autorizado
when
por
he
el supervisor
started
para lo
to be dentist.
que tenga por medio
And
un
I was
código,
like,
que a lo que dice la
and
recomendación.
that's
Yeah,
it.
you cannot even speak.
Sí,
Yeah,
de
but
la
that-
recomendación
that-
dice.
Because she always, the dentist always know what
Okay.
I want to say.
Yes, they understand you.
And they understand, and I una like, sí.
Yeah,
Pero para el
they're
viernes
super
o para
weird.
hoy.
They have like
Hoy es
a weird
martes.
talent there.
Ah, ya
So,
entendí.
yeah, so you can go ahead. You can do it like with general vocabulary, right? Of course,
Sí.
you're not going to know like all the tools. No, not even I know that, right? So you
okay,
can do, like,
Ujú,
do you want to be?
conversation, right?
ujú,
I don't know.
Either.
ujú.
Well, I don't know. I can be the doctor. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. Okay. Hey Ash, can you please give me 10 milliliters more of anesthesia, please? We have a situation here.
And time 10,
Ujú.
I don't know, teacher. Me.
10 more milliliters in that order. 10 more milliliters.
Okay. Can you please give me 10 more milliliters?
Yes, sure. And also you have to remember that we need to buy more, Uy, la vacuna no es.
Listen, needles.
The what?
Needles, like the object.
Ajá,
Needles.
Uh-huh.
ajá.
Oh yes, you're sure. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Can you please I don't know how to say that. Like, put higher the light, like the light higher, like more light. Can you please
Or help? Bright.
Bright.
Can you turn the lights brighter? Maybe brighter.
Can you turn the lights brighter, please? I can't see anything.
Joy, ¿qué pasa si se le olvida el código de autorización o el carnet o eso?
It's better if I put it. If I put it like that or no?
Yeah,
okay.
like that is okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think the patient needs to be.
You think the patient
Needs to be more acostado.
Se lo pide al otro.
Lie down.
Yes.
Lie down.
Yes, you can say, I think the patient has to lie down closer to the chair, maybe. Lie down closer to the chair.
Okay, I think the patient needs to be lie down closer to the chair.
Needs to lie down closer to the chair.
Needs to lie down closer to the chair.
Yes, you're right. I will change the position of the chair right now. I think he might need braces. What do you think about it?
Okay.
For me, it's okay. And he only needs like
y las otras, esas que la 424, corregir los errores de cálculo de la
devolución. And maybe a cleaning too.
Are you saying all of that in front of the patient?
424, que era corregir lo de las actas de compra.
That way he will feel compromised and he will have to do it.
I wouldn't go back to that dentist. Definitely. Okay, that's fine. Time's up there. Very good. So let's do the next activity. You phrase this with SH and CH. Okay, here. So let's start with Andre. Can you read the first line?
Sure.
That's fine. Thank you. Natasha?
All right.
The second one?
Oh, sure. I.
Yes, you can do like the two words. Share.
Yeah, but it sounds like really similar. Share.
Adri Arias?
Teacher, sorry.
It's fine, don't worry.
Okay.
Adri Arias, sorry, we didn't hear you.
Ship, wash, ship.
Yes, let's repeat. Ship.
Ship.
This is a closed I, so it's like almost like an E. Ship. Something like that.
Ship.
That's a longer sound, like sheep. But this one is short. Ship. So ship like the boat, and the animal is sheep. Yeah, so it's a little longer.
Ship.
Okay, Sophie Castro.
Ship.
Wash, watch.
Justin.
Catch.
Very good. Sebas.
I have a crush.
Let's sling the sound. I have a crush. Sophie Mendes. Can you speak or not?
I'm here, but I cannot see the thing. I mean,
You don't see my screen.
yeah. Now I have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Number what? Okay. Please
here.
watch the dog. Please watch the dog.
Let's think here. Watch the dog, like together. Watch the dog.
Watch the dog. Okay. Please watch the dog.
Hey, baby.
He can match it.
Okay, so in the first one, let's say mash it.
Match it. He can't match it.
Yes, in the first one, match it, and this one, match it, so it's shorter.
Veo mi nombre en la pantalla.
Karen?
Veo mi nombre. Tienes que bajar, yo creo que
share.
la pantallita.
Give me my share.
Minimizarla.
In the second one, let's say chair.
Chair.
It's very short. Chair. And Ashley, the last one, please.
Get rid of the sheet.
Sí, está bien.
And get rid of the
nada
sheet.
más me avisa.
Okay, do you have any questions?
Bueno, está bien, gracias, yo. Bueno, bueno, chao.
No. Yeah, on the last one, like get rid of the sheet. Like it can be like yeah, you know what I mean.
No, because that one is if you want to say like the bad word, it's a short sound. It's the same difference between, for example, that happens with a lot of words, like for example, ship, right? And sheep, like Adri was asking. So one is a short sound, the other one is long. Ship, sheep. The same with bitch, like the bad word, bitch, and beach, right? And here's the same thing. The bad word is shit, and the other one is sheep. So the ones on the left side are like a short sound, ship, bitch, shit, and the ones are long, sheep, beach, sheep. So that's the difference, long sound and short sound.
Okay, no, I get it. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. I'm going to erase that before anyone sees it that intense.
Yes.
Before my supervisor see it. Okay, anything else?
Nope. I think everything is clear.
Okay, so you can take a photo of the sentences and we're going to practice in first. Okay?
Done.
Ready, teach?
Okay. Let's create the groups.
Recording in progress.
Oh. Hi, Diana, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
My internet is very, very bad, but okay.
Don't worry, I'll share the screen. Okay. Okay, shoe, chew, share, chair, ship, chip, wash, watch, cash, cash. Well, I have a crush, I have a crutch. Please watch the dog, please watch the dog. He can match it, he can't match it. Give me my shirt, give me my chair. Get rid of the sheet, get rid of the sheet.
Okay. Chew.
Shoe.
Okay, chew, chew. Chair, chair. Sheep, sheep. Watch, watch. Catch, catch. I have a crutch, I have a crutch. Please watch the dog. Please watch the dog. He can't match it. He can't match it. Give me my chair. Give me my chair. Get rid of the shit. Get rid of the shit.
Okay.
All is similar.
Yeah. Just the pronunciation. Okay. I have a crush. I have a crutch. Please watch the dog. Please watch the dog. He can't match it. He can't match it. Give me my shirt. Give me my chair. Get rid of the sheet. Get rid of the sheet. Okay. Shoe. Share, chair. Ship, chip. Wash, watch. Catch, catch.
Catch. Show, chew. Chew. Chair. Chip. Watch. Catch. cats. I have a crush. I have a crush. Please watch the dog. Please watch the dog. He can't match it. He can match it. Give me my chair. Give me my chair. Get rid of the cheat. Get rid of the cheat.
Okay, we're fine.
Okay, today is the evaluation.
Yes.
Oh my god. I was talking with Sophia, so because I don't have the retailing, so maybe I need to think, and she doesn't have the answer about doctor. I don't remember the medicine or the doctor. I don't know.
His specialty.
Mm-hmm.
One is a pediatric cardiologist, I remember. And the last one is just a pediatric, I think.
Mm-hmm. I need to open all the picture because I don't have it here.
Don't worry. You can just write a note that one is a pediatric.
Okay. And so tomorrow we start the
module
next
30. Well, yes, we have to see and see what happened. If we approve the evaluation, yes, we are going to be in module 30.
Okay. Maybe tomorrow we start. My daughter is with her. Oh, we have to go.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Shu and Chu.
Anthony?
Share and share.
Andre? Andre? In Natasha?
Sheep, sheep.
Adriaris?
Watch.
Sophie Castro?
Okay.
Justin?
Okay. I have a crush. I have a crutch.
Sales?
Please watch the dog. Please watch the dog.
Sophie Mendes?
He can mash it. He can't mash it. He can match it.
Vivi?
Give me my chair. Give him my chair.
And Karen?
Get rid of the shit. Get rid of the shit.
The second one, get rid of the?
Of the shit. Shit.
It's a short one, right? Chip. Chip. Okay, very well. So now we're going to continue over here. And Ashley, sentence 1, please.
Let's choose new shoes.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good sentence. Adri Sancho?
She's eating my cheese.
Okay, Anthony?
Sherry likes cherry pie.
Alfredo?
He paid cash for the catch of the day.
Let's link it. Let's say the catch of the day.
Okay, he paid cash for the catch of the day.
Too much milk makes mushy mashed potatoes.
Let's say mushy.
Mushy.
Mushy. What does mushy mean?
Questions at the end.
Another thing.
What?
Really?
What is mushy?
Questions at the end, please.
All right.
In Natasha, number 6.
Shine the furniture with polish.
Let's say polish, like with A at the beginning. Polish.
Polish.
Okay. Justin, number 7.
And the chef prepared a special dish with chops.
So this word is an exception. So chef is pronounced like with S, chef.
Did I say correctly?
I heard it like with a normal C. I heard you said chef, but it's chef.
Oh, chef. Okay, chef.
It's an exception. Yes, Sebas, number 8.
We should change the dirty sheets.
Let's say dirty.
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 Okay, we should change the dirty sheets.
Sophie Mendes? Sophie Mendes? Nope. So, Viviana?
Choosing a profession is a challenges.
So let's say profession.
Profession.
And challenge.
Challenge.
Let's repeat challenge.
Challenge.
Yes, and Karin.
Don't, the last one, right? Don't put bleach on those shirts.
Very well. Do you have any questions now?
No.
Well, so I heard Andre was asking about the word mushy. So mushy is like soft. Okay. Mushy is like soft.
All right.
What is mushy in German?
Was me.
Bleach.
Mushy, mushy in German. I mean, actually, that was a funny story because when I was learning German, I was with a class, and someone said that my friend next to me had a mushy face, and I was like, "What the hell is mushy?" And they started laughing a lot, but I didn't understand. And at the end, a friend sent me, and the professor was so red. You know, the Germans are so polite, and was a vagina. So,
Really?
yeah.
Well, yeah, I hate when that happens. That happens with some words that we say them like normally, and in other languages they're like super offensive. Like, for example, in Portuguese, pinto means dick, like penis. So it's super awkward. I mean, if you say like you want to eat pinto in Brazil, it's not going to sound well. Yes.
Buceta.
And buceta, yes. Well, okay, let's continue answering the questions. So I heard bleach. Bleach is like a white detergent that you can put on clothes when you want to wash them.
Okay.
Yes, but sometimes it can like ruin your clothes, right, if you use it incorrectly. Okay, anything else there?
No.
Teacher.
Yes.
Why chef is an exception? Is there another word that you said like chef?
Machine is similar. It's written with a C, but it's pronounced like with an S. Machine. And also the brand of perfumes, Chanel.
Yeah, but it isn't because there's another word that's like sounds similar.
And no, it's not because of that. It's because of the origin of the words. For example, chef comes from French, so it's like related to that reason. Yes, but it's not like a rule or anything. It's just an exception.
Okay.
Yes. You're welcome. Okay. So anything else? No. So you can take a photo of the sentences and we can read them first. Got it.
Yeah.
¿Qué, perdón?
Go, ¿todo bien?
Todas.
Okay, hi Viviana.
Hi, how are you? Hi. Hi, how are you?
You good?
Hi.
Okay, let's choose new shoes. She's eating the cheese.
She's eating the cheese.
Sherry likes cherry pie. He paid cash for the catch of the day. Too much meal makes mushy mashed potatoes. Shine the furniture with polish. The chef prepared a special dish with chops. We should change the dirty sheets. Choosing a profession is a challenge. Don't put bleach on those shirts.
Okay, let's choose new shoes. She's eating the cheese. Sherry's like cherry pie. She paid cash for the catch of the day. Too much milk makes mushy mashed potatoes. Shine the furniture with polish. The chef prepared a special dish with chops. We should change the dirty sheets. Choosing a profession is a challenge. And don't put bleach on those shirts.
Okay.
Okay, let's choose new shoes. She's eating that cheese. Sherry likes cherry pie. He paid cash for the catch of the day. Too much meal makes mushy mashed potatoes. Shine the furniture with polish. The chef prepared a special dish with crabs. We should change the dirty sheets. Choosing a profession is a challenge. Don't put bleach on those shirts. Sorry, I don't remember. What mean bleach?
Cloro.
Cloro.
Blanqueador.
Ah, okay.
Okay. We did it, right?
Yes. We are okay.
Yeah. Okay, wait a second.
Qué sueño, man. Me acabo de levantar.
Yo tengo demasiada presa.
Yo me acabo de levantar.
You have to go.
Recording in progress.
What did you say?
No, nothing. That it was really fast.
Okay, let's start with you, Sophie. Sophie Mendes, number 1.
Let's choose new shoes.
Thank you. Viviana?
She's eating that cheese.
Karen?
Sherry likes cherry pie.
Ashley?
He paid cash for the catch of the day.
Adri Sancho?
Too much milk makes mushy mashed potatoes.
One more time, makes?
Makes mushy.
Yes. Very good. Anthony?
Okay, shine the furniture with polish.
Alfredo?
The chef prepared a special dish with chops.
Andre? I think he's having issues with the connection. Natasha, can you read number 8?
Yeah, sorry. We should change the dirty. Sorry. We should change the dirty sheets.
Adrianes?
Choosing a profession is a challenge.
Can you repeat this word, please?
Choosing.
Help?
Choosing.
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 Very good. And Sophie Castro?
Don't put bleach on those shirts.
Yes, excellent. So guys, you can take out your notes about medical tourism.
Okay.
So let's start with Justin.
Sure.
Let's do a retelling.
Okay. Wait a second, teacher. Check out my notes.
Don't worry, you can tell me when you're ready.
Lol, I don't have the notes. Okay. Well, I'm ready.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay, well, some people are doing medical tourism, and you will ask yourself, what is medical tourism? Okay, it consists in go to another country.
It consists
on
help.
It consists
of going.
It consists of going to another country. I have medical services, and have medical services cheaper, and well, yes, cheaper. Actually, medical tourism is used by millions of people every year.
So medical tourism is
help? Is increasing.
It's practiced.
It's practiced. Okay. Okay. Medical tourism is practiced by millions of people every year. Yes. Actually, the top destination looking for that kind of tourist, looking for healthcare, is the Bukran Hospital in Thailand. That is very
Thailand.
In Thailand, that is very cheaper.
That is very
cheaper.
Help?
Cheap. The cheap. That
Very
is
cheap.
okay. That is cheaper. Okay.
That's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good introduction. So, Sebas, well.
Byron Bonewell, he had a heart attack and he needed a bypass surgery. He solved his situation when he went to the hospital in Thailand. Yeah, I don't remember well the name of the hospital, but I think it's like a Burman. I don't remember well.
Burmangran.
But again, please.
Burmangran. Burmangran.
Burmangran, International Hospital. And in the United States, his procedure cost around $100,000.
Around $100,000.
Okay, around thank you, around $100,000. And in the other place, around $12,000.
Around?
In this case, is without.
Without A, because it's 12. Around $12,000.
Okay. Thank you. And Kim,
I think that's fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So Sophie Mendes, what about Kim?
Okay, Kim was on vacation. She wanted an island. she was first feared because of the procedure and how they handled the things, but at the end she was very satisfied.
And what procedure did she get?
An eyelid.
Okay, well, I think that's fine. You can continue a little bit more, so with the other part.
Okay. Now the India is the new leader on medical tourism. The middle class.
India wants to be.
It
Now
could
is
be.
the new leader now.
It could be.
They wants to be the leader is in this moment Thailand, right?
Yes, at the moment of the video, but maybe that changed. That's okay. You can say they are the new leaders or they are trying to be the new leaders. That's okay. That's not a problem.
Okay. The middle class went there for tourism and picture top notch. I don't know what top notch is.
Top notch means top quality, like the best quality.
Okay, yeah, they are the best. They are the top notch on medical surgeries and medical tourism. So people went there because it's cheaper and very safe, I think.
Okay, excellent. Karen.
Let me see my notes. Okay. Okay, there are a lot of doctors that are specialized on each, I don't know, teacher, I can say on each branch, right?
Specialized? In each branch. That's fine.
Okay, so I can say branch.
Yes, okay. In each branch or specialization, maybe.
Okay.
But that'll be a little bit.
There are a lot of doctors that have their own specialization on their branch. In their branch. And they went back. They went back to Thailand to return their help to their country, right? But there they earn around 10 and 20% of what they earned in the United States.
Yes, thank you. Ashley, what else?
Stephanie Sevenwire.
Stephanie Sevenwire.
Okay. She decided to have a procedure.
So she decided to.
Sorry.
Yep.
To have a procedure. She needs a hip replacement.
So in past
she needed. She needed a hip replacement.
Replacement.
And I remember that her doctor was from India. And also she went to India because the cost is lower and the recording is less invasive, or
the recovery.
Or the recording time is lower.
Her recovery time.
The recovery time is lower. And the procedure is less aggressive.
Yes. Okay, excellent. What else, Adri Sancho?
Okay. About Stephanie teacher or about drawbacks?
And you can continue with the drawbacks.
Okay. Some drawbacks are that in India you couldn't sue for malpractice and your insurance wouldn't cover you. there is malaria, or malaria, I don't know.
Malaria.
Or malaria, and the flight will take many hours to get there. So you need to think about those things before make a decision.
And before?
Before making a decision. Yes. Before making a decision.
Okay, excellent. Anthony, can you add anything else?
About medical tourism. Medical tourism could be a good option for people that live near those countries or in the countries that has that advantage.
The countries that
have that advantages. Sorry.
Those advantages.
Those advantages, but people who doesn't,
people who
didn't, or who couldn't.
People who don't.
People who don't. Okay, people who don't have that advantage. They need to spend a lot of money just traveling, so I don't think it could be a good idea in that way.
Okay, perfect. Very good. I think we're ready for this part. So now we're going to discuss the reading. Okay? So you can open your English in Common books. Okay, so we're going to talk about Outward Bound. Sorry. Alfredo, what can you tell us about this reading?
Well, Outward Bound is like an institution who brings outdoors experience that where they have the
more than outdoors
experiences.
Experiences.
And they have a philosophy that risk and uncertainty are essential for the personal growth.
Risk and
uncertainty.
No.
Uncertain things.
Uncertainty with T. Uncertainty.
Okay. Risk and uncertainty are essential for personal growth, and everyone can take this program. They have around 40 schools around the world, and more than 200,000 people are taking that program.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Andre.
Yes.
Yes.
So I have to read it.
Tell me, we're discussing the reading, so tell me, what do you remember besides what Alfredo already mentioned?
Well, no, the Outward Bound is more than an education program. It's like philosophy, to take risk, and to feel like, well, like alive. And because sometimes the people don't.
Sometimes
people don't take risks, and well, this is one of this program to tell the people that need to take risk, and it helps to their how can I say, the vida cotidiana, like
help
daily
life.
Yes, it helps their daily life.
Okay, their daily life.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Thank you. And Natasha, what else?
Okay, about Sun Jun Chen, right? I think he didn't say anything.
Yes, you can continue with that part.
Okay, well, she went there because she couldn't find a job when she finished high school. And I think she wanted like to She wanted to be different. I think something like that was. She learned how to take risks, how to make mistakes, and learn from them. And well, Albert Anderson's also went there, and he acquired life-changing leadership skills. And at the end of all the things that he passed through, like
all the things he
passed, I don't know,
went through.
Yeah, he went through. Yeah. And yeah, after all the things he went through, he got a significant promotion.
Okay, excellent. Other areas, what else?
Which question, sorry?
In the evaluation, the teachers are not going to guide you, right? So you have to try to follow the thoughts from your classmates, right? So you could talk about the suggestions, okay? But in the evaluation, I cannot guide you, okay? So tell me about the suggestions.
Okay, the suggestions are that you have to be prepared to this kind of practice or this kind of activities. And that if you think that you can do it and you don't going to give up so easily and going to work at the till the end, this will be for you.
Okay, thank you. Anything else, Sophie Castro?
The suggestions.
You can tell me anything, your opinion, more suggestions, or a conclusion.
Well, I can talk like a little about Albert, if it's okay.
Well, Natasha already talked about Albert, so it has to be like the conclusion.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, never mind. Well, another suggestion is that you have to be prepared to live without the comfort of your home, because you can go with your cell phone or with your TV or something like that.
So one time you cannot
go. You cannot go.
Let's say you cannot take your cell phone with you.
Okay, you can take your cell phone with you, and you should have an exercise routine. Yes, that's. I think that.
Okay, great. Very good. So the other topic for evaluation is the application. Okay. So let's start with Justin. Let's make a question, or let's ask a question with a model. Justin, we don't hear you.
Sorry, teacher, I was muted. Sure, let me think in a question. Wait a second.
We can say, let me think of a question.
Sorry. Let me think of a question. Okay, well, whom must the parents bath every morning?
Okay, who must, one more time, who must the parents?
Bath?
Help?
Or
bathe.
Bring to the bath.
Oh, bathe. Sorry, pronunciation. Who must the parents bathe every morning?
And Sebas.
Their little boy battle every morning.
Listen to that question. Can you repeat it, Justin?
Sure. Whom must the parents bathe every morning?
They must bathe their boy.
Yes, their boy. That's fine. Sofia Mendes, question.
How many perfume should the man use?
One more time, how?
I know how much.
How much?
Yeah, how much perfume. But yeah, how much perfume should the man use?
Viviana?
Teacher, sorry, I don't hear.
Can you repeat it, Sophie?
How much? I didn't understand.
Sophie?
How much? How much perfume should the man use?
How much what?
Perfume, cologne.
Teacher, I don't understand.
Like lotion, like to smell good. Like Hugo Boss or Chanel or whatever.
Yes, but sentence, I suppose, because the voice is very low.
No, but
how much is it? Or...
so the question is, how much perfume should the man use?
Perfume. Okay. Okay, Damian uses it each day.
Help?
And the cost is
$10.
How much?
So you can say he should use only a little bit, right? Or something like that. Only a little bit.
Stink.
Yes. Yes, for him not to stink. Okay. So Karen, question?
Let me see. How much water will the woman use to fill the bathtub tomorrow morning?
Ashley.
She will feel. I can say feel. She will fill the middle of the bathtub.
Okay, that's fine. Let's have Adri Sancho question.
Okay, what would the mother have done if her child had drowned in the bathtub?
Yes, Alfredo.
Alfred was like, why do you think like that?
Yes, that's dark.
She might fall in a deep depression.
Okay, she might?
She might fall.
Help?
Be in a deep
She might have fallen.
She might have fallen in a deep depression.
Into deep depression.
She might have fallen into a deep depression.
Yes. Hey, Anthony, question.
Okay. What kind of trimmer must the man use?
Hey, Andre.
Hey, could you repeat, please?
What kind of trimmer must the man use?
He must use a Gillette trimmer, a brand Gillette trimmer, because he thinks it's the best one.
It's better without brand. It sounds redundant. It's a Gillette trimmer. That's fine.
A Gillette trimmer because he thinks it's the best one.
And Natasha asked Adri Arias.
Okay. When was the wait a second. Can I use must, teacher?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, when must the boy go out of the bathtub?
He must go out to the bathtub in 10 minutes.
More time. He must go out.
Off the bathtub. From the bathtub in 10 minutes.
Yes, and Sophie Castro. Let's ask one more.
How often might the blonde girl take a shower with her son?
Justin.
Because he cannot take a bath for himself.
Can you repeat that question, Sophie?
How often might the blonde girl take a shower with her son?
She takes a shower with his son.
With?
For his, no.
Help?
Her son.
Mm-hmm. She takes a shower with her son instead of
Okay.
his.
Did I say his? Sorry, teacher. She takes a shower with her son every morning.
Yes, excellent. Okay, so now let's do this practice. Okay, so we're going to complete those ideas to make questions and answers, okay? Let's start with Sebas. Ask Sofia Mendes, woman take shower. Okay, we're going to make them only with modals, okay? Can, with, etc.
With a woman take shower. What should the woman take every day?
But you have to ask it with the word take shower. That's part of the question.
Okay. With modals.
Yes.
Might the woman take shower every day? Takes a shower every day?
A shower.
Take a shower every day.
Okay. Might the woman take a quick shower every day?
Yes.
Okay. Big question. You can ask Karen. When take?
When should the woman take a shower?
She should take a shower every morning.
Actually, ask Kadri Sancho. Use good shampoo.
What? Okay. Should the woman use a good shampoo?
Yes, she should use it, but instead she used a cheap shampoo.
Instead, she?
She uses, sorry, a cheap shampoo.
Very good. Anthony, ask Alfredo. What kind usually?
Can usually. Okay. What kind of
shampoo?
Okay. What kind of shampoo should you usually use?
Should?
Who?
Should she, right?
Should she usually use?
Alfredo?
She usually uses Tio Macho shampoo. She usually uses Tio Macho.
Very good. Andrea, ask Natasha. Where by?
Where did the man buy the trimmer?
With modals. Instead of
where might the man buy the trimmer?
Where, okay, he might buy the trimmer in the supermarket.
Adri Arias asks Sofia Castro, when?
When she might, when they might clean the bathroom.
One more time, when?
When they might.
Help?
My day.
When might they clean the bathroom?
They might clean the bathroom all Saturdays.
In the bathroom?
Every Saturday.
Yes. And Justin asks Sebas, how much pay?
Okay, and how much? How much might the woman pay for her shampoo?
Sebas?
I'm sorry, I was on mute.
It's fine.
She pays $5 per week.
And Sophie Mendes asked Viviana, watch again tomorrow.
What should she use? No. What should she wash again tomorrow?
What she was?
What she should what was it's like too much. What she should what should she wash tomorrow? Wash again tomorrow.
Okay, she should wash her hair again tomorrow.
Yes, excellent. Very good. Okay, so guys, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a little practice on Voxy. Okay. Voxy articles, mindfulness. Okay, give me just a second for it to load. Okay, so guys, you can take a photo of this text. Okay, we're going to read it in pairs, and then we're going to come back to discuss it. Okay? To discuss the main ideas. Okay.
Right. What?
So you can take a photo of this text. Okay. So you're going to read it in pairs, and after that we come back to talk about it. Okay, to discuss the main ideas and everything.
Okay.
Ready. Ready.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, exercise can be just as effective as mindfulness and reducing people's stress and anxiety. A Cambridge University study has found mindfulness medication, which involves silently focusing on thought, sounds and sensations, has become popular in recent years. At Cambridge University, experts say some people will benefit more from physical exercise. Across a series of trials in 29 countries with over 11,000 participants, Dr. Julieta Galante found that on average, mindfulness performed no better or worse than other methods of improving mental health, including exercise. Dr. Galante adds, don't assume mindfulness will work for everyone, everywhere, in every setting.
Well, for me, mindfulness is like, maybe it's, I don't know if there are lessons to get mindfulness, but it's like, for me, it doesn't work. I never tried, but for me, it's like they sells you like an illusion that you can be millionaire and you can be everything you want by change the way of your mind. Well, that's true, but you have to work to get mindfulness. Let me check the meaning of mindfulness because maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, I was asking me what is mindfulness. Consciente.
Conciencia.
Mindfulness, conciencia.
Conciencia.
Yes, exercise can reduce the mindfulness, can reduce the anxiety and the stress because it's an activity that makes you concentrate or distract your mind in something different, and this produce a effect of happiness, I think.
But the doctor said that it cannot work for everyone. You must be able to enjoy mindfulness.
Yes, but I think that it depends. If you are starting to do exercise, I suppose that you don't want to enjoy that activities because the effort that you are applying that it can be very stressful for you. But if you do it regularly, I think that it can be
Recording in progress.
Well, teacher, the text is about the mindfulness, right? Basically, well, the main point is that is about how, well, it's about a Cambridge University study about mindfulness, and how this can help reducing stress and anxiety. And they say that exercise can be as effective as mindfulness.
Okay, excellent. Very good. So, does any of you practice mindfulness or meditation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is it effective for you?
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, yeah.
Why, Sophie?
Okay, it depends on people because when you are so excited and so stressed, you cannot, I mean, it's so difficult to make mindfulness or meditations because your mind is in another planet, like so away from this earth. So sometimes people don't like it because sometimes it's really hard for them.
Okay, great. So guys, now we're going to answer some comprehension questions about the text. Well,
mindfulness.
No, I will have to do all these practices before that. Never mind, we're not going to do it because I have to complete this first. Yes, so let's move on with the next practice so we don't lose time here. Because I cannot go back like to the first part, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to move on. Okay, let's see this reading to continue practicing pronunciation of CH and SH. Okay. So let's start with Adriana Sancho. So you can read from the beginning to here. Can you believe that?
Okay. So, do you want to, no, sorry, on the phone, the title first. Do you want to know what happened? Chelsea came up to me and said, Shannon, you cheated on the geography test. How foolish. Can you believe that?
Thank you. So let's repeat only the word geography.
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 Like with G.
Geography.
Let me write it. Geography. Okay, very good. Let's have Anthony, you can read from well to somebody's head. Or well, until here, until I did two. From well to I did two.
I was going to say that was very short.
Yes.
Okay, well, I didn't choose to be in geography class. You just can shove all of those names into somebody's head. So when Chelsea put China in South America, I did too.
Thank you. Alfredo, you can read from I to me.
I mean, if her answer sheet was showing, I had no option. That made Mr. Fish, our teacher, really mad. He thought she had copied from me.
Let's say he thought.
He thought.
Very good. So let's continue with Andre. You can read from anyhow to muddy path.
Okay. Anyhow. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, I told her, come on, girl. You shouldn't have put the wrong thing on the sheet where I could see it. So I shoved her, and she pushed me back. We both fell on the muddy path. There was some
That's fine. Muddy path. Let's repeat path.
Path.
Let's have Natasha. You can read from there to her. This part.
Okay. There was so much mud on my shorts, shoes, and shirt. Chelsea had such expressions. Chelsea had such expression of disbelief on her face. Then she started throwing mud at me, and I threw mud back at her.
Thank you. So here we pronounce Chelsea, like the city,
Chelsea.
or the team.
Chelsea.
And let's repeat throwing, the th, throwing. Very good. And you can finish that paragraph, Adri Arias. I wish.
I wish you had seen the picture. Then I said to her, Chelsea, if we keep throwing mud, we might put China into South America. She laughed.
So let's repeat some words. Let's say said. I said to her.
I said to her.
Then let's repeat put with you.
I said to her.
Put. And here let's say laughed.
Laughed.
Laughed. Okay.
Laughed.
Thank you. And Sofia Castro, you can read from when to any more, the next two lines.
When I got home, my mother started shooting. What happened to your new shirt and shorts? I just said, I fell. That's when she said, Shannon, take a bath right now. Doesn't she realize I'm not a child anymore?
That's fine. So here we say started shouting.
Started shouting.
Yes, shooting would be very violent. So shouting. Yes. And Justin, you can read the last one.
Okay. We started the biggest argument. No matter what I said, she just said, hush. I don't know why she was so angry.
Perfect. So do we have any questions?
No.
No one? No?
No.
So you can take a photo, please.
Done.
So we're going to read it in first. So first one person can read all the text and you switch at the end, okay?
Okay.
Got it.
No, wait, teacher.
Give me 1 minute, teacher.
That's fine. You can tell me when you have it.
No, wait. Teacher, wait, something's happening.
It's fine.
Okay, ready.
Give me just a second to create the group.
Hello, Brianna. How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Hello, I'm fine, and you?
Well, I can start if it is okay. Okay. Do you want to know what happened?
Okay.
Chelsea came up to me and said, Shannon, you cheated on the geography test. How foolish. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Well, I didn't choose to be in geography class. You just can shove all those names into somebody's head. So when Chelsea put China in South America, I did too. I mean, if her answer sheet was showing, I had no option. That made Mr. Fish, our teacher, really mad. He thought she had copied from me. Anyhow, I told her, come on, girl. You shouldn't have put the wrong thing on the sheet where I could see it. So I shoved her and she pushed me back. We both fell on the movie path, muddy path. There was so much mud on my shirts, shoes, and shirt. Chelsea had such expression of disbelief on her face. Then she started throwing mud at me, and I threw mud back at her. I wish you had seen the picture. Then I said to her, Chelsea, if we keep throwing mud, we might put China into South America. She laughed. When I got home, my mother started shouting, what happened to your shirt and shorts? I just said, I fell. That's when she said, Shannon, take your bath right now. Doesn't she realize I'm not a child anymore? We started the biggest argument. No matter what I said, she just said, hush. I don't know why she was so angry.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, do you want to know what happened? Chelsea came up to me and said, Shannon, you cheated on the geography test. How foolish. Can you believe that? Well, I didn't choose to be in geography class. You just can't shuffle those names into somebody's head. So when Chelsea put China in South America, I did too. I mean, if her answer sheet was showing, I had no option. That made Mr. Fish, our teacher, really mad. He threw she had copied from me. Anyhow, I told her, come on, girl. You shouldn't have put the wrong thing on the sheet where I could see it. So I shoved her and she pushed me back. We both fell on the muddy path. There was so much mud on my shirts, shoes, and shirt. Chelsea had such expression of disbelief on her face. Then she started throwing mud at me, and I threw mud back at her. I wish you had been the picture. Then I said to her, Chelsea, if we keep throwing mud, we might put China into South America. She laughed. When I got home, my mother started shouting, what happened to your new shirt and shorts? I just said, I fell. That's when she said, Shannon, take a bath right now. Doesn't she realize I am not a child anymore? We started the biggest argument, no matter what I said. She just said, hush,
Okay,
I don't know what she was so angry.
Shows,
what means shows?
Okay, give me a second. It says it's like to like a strong push. Yeah, for example, you see that I shoved her and she pushed me back. Okay, so it's like a push. Yeah, you push someone, like a strong one, like pushing someone really strong. Yeah.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Foolish. Foolish. How foolish?
Foolish.
It's like
Yeah, I
expression.
think it is. Wait, like wait a second. Like how okay, tonto, digamos, como que ujú, ujú, ujú,
Okay. Okay. Entiendo. How
ujú.
foolish.
It's like
Dummy es la otra
más
palabra que
como
significa
más
igual, ¿verdad?
como más
Dummy.
bonita, como qué tontito. Something like that. How dummy you are. Yeah, like that.
Okay. Ajá.
Mhm.
Okay. Dummy is
Sí,
like
como
silly.
well, I don't know. I think it's more like more like well, yeah, it's similar. Yeah. Yes, it is similar. I think that I hear you saying
Okay.
I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think that I hear you saying shouting when it starts. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's shouting.
Shouldn't. I don't know what I
Shouting.
say.
Yeah, because shooting,
Shouldn't.
I think is disparando and shouting, gritando. Yeah. Mhm.
Shouldn't.
Mhm. Shouting.
Cierto. Shouting. Cierto. Shouldn't is this. Shouting. Cierto. Shouting. Disparando. Yo soy traumada con las noticias de Afganistán. Cada
Sí,
vez que
está
abro el
demasiado
Facebook de
feo ya
noticias
la
veo cosas de
situación ahí.
Afganistán.
Y ahí, bueno, y no sé, como que también se va, o sea, eso se va a expandir como a todo el mundo, porque ese grupo es en realidad bastante malo. Sí, está muy feo el asunto.
Sí, qué miedo. Pero yo lo que me causa desagrado es que es un grupo que está como en contra de mujeres, porque el
Sí, sí,
grupo lo que
exacto,
ataca
pero
es mayormente a la mujer.
no sé si, bueno, no cultura, digamos, siempre han sido así.
Recording in progress.
Let me divide it before we start. Okay, let's do it like that. So let's start with Adriarias. You can read until the first check mark from do to that.
Okay. Do you want to know what happened? Chelsea came up to me and said, Shannon, you cheated on the geography test. How foolish. Can you believe that?
Very good. Sophie Castro until D2.
Okay. Well, I didn't choose to be in Geography class.
Help.
Geography. I forgot how to pronounce.
Geography.
Geography. Oh yeah. Geography class. You just can't show. You can shove all those names into somebody's head. So when Chelsea put China in South America, I did too.
Very good. Hey, Justin.
Okay, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I mean, if her answer sheet was showing, I had no option. That made Mr. Fish or teacher really mad. He thought she had copied from me.
Thank you. Sebas?
Where, I'm sorry?
Anyhow?
Anyhow, I told her, come on, girl. You shouldn't have put the wrong thing in the sheet where I could see it. So I solved her, and she pushed me back.
One more time. So I?
Shoved there.
Shoved. And she?
Pushed me.
Yes, very good. Sofía Méndez. Sofía. Hizo Viviana. Can you continue?
Yes, teacher. Okay, we both fell on the muddy path. There was so much mud on my shoes and shirt. Chelsea had such expression
That's fine.
of
Thank you. So can you repeat this part?
on
Shorts
her
and
face. Then, okay.
help.
Shoes.
Shoes.
Very good. Karen.
Shoes, right.
Let me see. Then, right? Then she started throwing mud at me and threw mud back at her.
More time.
And I threw. I threw mud back at her. I wish you had seen the picture.
Thank you. Ashley?
Then I said to her, Chelsea, Chelsea, if we keep throwing mud, we might put China into South America. She laughed.
Thank you, Adri Sancho.
You're welcome. So when I did.
Yes, when I got home.
When I got home, my mother started shouting, "What happened to your new shirt and shorts?" I just said, "I fell." That's when she said, "Shannon, take a bath right now." Doesn't she realize I'm not a child anymore?
Perfect. And Anthony?
We started the biggest argument. No matter what I said, she just said, hush. I don't know why she was so angry.
Perfect. So guys, we can go to break.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sophie. Take care.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Yes? No, I know. I was messing with Sophie because she always wants me to say goodbye and hello, but she didn't answer this time.
Okay, right. Bye.
Hola, vieras que amanecé, fue un día a la playa ahí por tu casa y de
Sí, Jenita, en algún momento hay que hoy, pero, ¿qué te iba a decir? Sí, ahí nos ponemos de acuerdo. A ver cuándo, no sé, ahorita con esos climas tan horribles. Ahí andan las chiquillas que quieren ir a la playa, yo no sé a dónde. Ahí pasó Ania algo de Jacob y de la verdad yo no sé dónde quieren ir.
Busco trabajo de luchador. Quiero ser luchador por un día. Morelos, porque quiero aprender a ser luchador.
¿Sabes cómo se escribe cuarentena? Quarantine. ¿Cómo se escribe? Ah, ok, right. Gracias. Celes, ¿qué es ese vocabulario? Ay, ya voy para clases de nuevo.
Okay, let's come back. Well, I see everybody's there, so I'm not going to call every name.
Present.
Okay. So okay, so we're going to do a listening. So we can go to the listening book, exercise 86. Okay, it is called CFCs. Did you find it?
I did.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 1 minute so you can take a look at the questions and the answers, and then we'll start.
Bless you. Teacher, did you
Bless
already
you.
check attendance?
Yes, but I saw that there were 14 participants in the session, so I knew that everybody was there, so I didn't call like the names.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I just sent the list.
We are waiting for the evaluation.
You were one step ahead from us. Okay.
Yes, because I know that there are 13 of you, so if there are 14 people in the room, it's because everyone is there, so I didn't have to like to call you. So we're going to start.
Okay.
Listening mini test 2. Questions 1 through 4. Listen to part of a discussion in an environmental science class.
It's now well established that our planet's protective ozone layer has been thinning in recent decades. This ozone layer lies between 15 and 30 kilometers above the Earth's surface and absorbs ultraviolet rays emitted by the sun. You all know about using skin creams and sunglasses for protection against ultraviolet rays. The thinning of the ozone layer, the loss of ozone, is caused because artificial chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs, combine with the oxygen atoms of the ozone. So every oxygen atom that combines with CFCs, this chemical reaction between CFCs and oxygen is what is, how the amount of ozone is being depleted. This ozone depletion has serious consequences, because the more ultraviolet light reaches the Earth's surface, the more damage it causes in DNA in humans and animals. The most well-known effect of this is the recent dramatic increase in skin cancers.
So who's responsible for creating these CFCs? I mean, we've known about this for a long time. Isn't something being done about it?
Well, to answer your first question, who's responsible? Well, in a sense, we all are. CFCs are a main component of dry cleaning and refrigerating chemicals. They're also produced in various manufacturing processes and in nitrogen fertilizers, and aerosols used in products like hairsprays and polishes. Isn't something being done about it? Your second question? Well, yes. Fortunately, CFC's use in aerosols has been phased out in most countries. But these chemicals are dispersed in the lower atmosphere where they can linger for years before migrating to the stratosphere where the damage is done.
Dr. Alameda, this all sounds very pessimistic. Haven't there been international agreements to phase out CFCs?
Yes. In fact, since 1985, several international conventions have produced agreements.
So, would you say you're optimistic about the future of the ozone layer?
I would say that I'm guardedly optimistic for the long-term future. It's true that the various agreements are beginning to take effect. The problem is that it takes many years for the CFCs to disperse. And the fact is, not all countries are enthusiastic about phasing out their production for economic reasons. However, it's generally hoped that the ozone layer will recover completely by the year 2060, if we all abide by the international agreements.
1. In the discussion, the professor briefly explains the process that breaks down the ozone layer. Indicate whether each of the sentences is a step in the process of ozone depletion. Two, why is the professor cautious in her prediction of the future? 3. According to the professor, how do CFCs get into the atmosphere? 4. According to the discussion, which of the following are contaminants?
Okay, so we're going to check the answers. Justin, can you read number 1 in the discussion?
Sure. And in the discussion, the professor briefly explains the process that breaks down the ozone layer. Indicate whether each of the sentences is a step in the process of ozone depletion.
Let's say depletion.
Depletion. Sorry, teacher, my pronunciation today is really bad.
It's fine, that happens sometimes. So, Justin, can you answer number 1? Artificial?
Sure. Artificial chemicals are CFCs are released. Oh, okay, sorry. Artificial chemicals called CFCs are released into the atmosphere during the production of goods. Well, I would say yes.
That's correct. So let's say chemicals, like with E everything. Chemicals.
Chemicals.
Very good. What about the second one? Sebas, for economic reasons?
For economic reasons, CFCs continue to be used in some parts of the world.
CFCs.
CFCs. No.
That's correct. Sophie Mendes, oxygen?
oxygens combined with the CFCs, causing the
CFCs.
CFCs. Okay, yeah, CFCs, causing the depletion of the ozone layer. True.
That's a yes. And Diana. Letter D, the use.
And then 4. Letter D, the use of product contains CFC allows CFC to enter the atmosphere.
That is correct. And let's say
I'm not
atmosphere.
sure, I wrote no.
Okay. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
And Karin, the last one, ultraviolet.
Okay, atmosphere.
Ultraviolet light is able to reach the Earth's surface and damage DNA. Yes.
Let's say surface.
Surface.
Very good. Ashley, number 2. Why is the professor cautious in her prediction of the future?
Teacher, I don't know, but I'm going to say letter C.
Do you agree, guys? What do you think? Okay, so the answer is A.
It may be A.
Yes, letter A. Can you read it, Ashley?
She is not certain everyone will comply with the international agreements.
Let's say certain.
Certain.
Certain. Okay. Adri Sancho, according to a professor, how do CFCs get into the atmosphere?
They are released through some products and processes.
Very good, that's correct. And finally, Anthony, according to a discussion, which of the following are contaminants? Choose 2 answers.
To the discussion with the following are okay. A, dry cleaning components. And I think D, ultraviolet light.
Okay, so the answers are A and B.
V.
A and B. Okay, the first 2. Very well. So do we have any questions there? No?
Nope.
Okay, so we can move on to 87, Harley Davidson. Okay. So you can have 1 minute to read the questions and then we'll start.
Alfred.
Hi. Do I have background noise?
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, let's start.
Listening exercise. Skills 5 and 6. Listen to the passage and the questions that follow. Then choose the best answers to the questions. Questions 1 through 5. Listen to a discussion about a business class. The discussion is on the Harley-Davidson Company.
We're giving our presentation next week on the Harley-Davidson Company.
Yes, there are 3 distinct phases in the history of Harley-Davidson. I think we should each talk about one of the 3 phases in our presentation.
Excuse me, but what do you mean by 3 phases in the history of Harley-Davidson? I'm not sure that I understand what you mean.
Well, the first phase is the period from 1903 to 1969, when the company was family-owned. The next period was from 1969 to 1980, when the company was owned by a corporation. And the third period was from 1980 to the present, when some former executives bought the company back from the corporation.
Oh, now I see what you mean by 3 phases. Which phase would each of you like to discuss?
I'd like to discuss the first period from 1903 to 1969. I'll talk about how the company was started in 1903 by William Harley and 3 Davidson brothers. I'll also talk about how they built the first motorbikes in the backyard. I'll talk about this period of time when the company was owned by the Harley and Davidson families.
Then I guess I can talk about the second phase. This phase started in 1969, when the family-owned company was bought by a corporation. Harley-Davidson didn't do very well under the corporation. By 1980, it was almost bankrupt.
Then that leaves the third phase for me. This began in 1980, when a group of former executives bought Harley-Davidson from the corporation. Harley-Davidson was bought by a group of people who had worked for Harley-Davidson earlier and didn't want to see Harley-Davidson go out of business. This last group managed to turn Harley-Davidson around. Since 1980, the company has been very successful.
Number 1. How is the information in the passage organized? Number 2. Who owned Harley-Davidson during each of these periods? This question is worth 2 points. 2 points for 3 correct answers. 1 point for 2 correct answers. And 0 points for 1 or 0 correct answers. Number 3. What is implied about the change in ownership from family to corporation? Number 4. What most likely happened when the former executives bought the company? Number 5. In the lecture, the professor discusses events in the history of Harley-Davidson. Put these events in the correct order. This question is worth 2 points. 2 points for 4 correct answers. 1 point for 3 or 2 correct answers. And 0 points for 1 or 0 correct answers.
Good. So let's start with fatality areas. How is the information in the passage organized?
It was organized by various phases in the history of the company. The chronology.
Okay, so what number or what letter? So letter A. Thank you. Sophie Castro, who owned Harley Davidson during each of these periods? What is the order?
I think that number 1, it will be a corporation.
Okay, so number 1 is the families.
The families.
Number 2, guys, what is it?
Corporation.
Corporation.
And number 3, the executives. So the correct order is 3, 1, 2. Up from up to down. Very good. And Natasha, what is implied about the change in ownership from family to corporation?
It's the company became less successful.
That's correct. And Andre, what most likely happened when former executives bought the company?
Letter D.
That's correct. The company became successful again. Very good. And Karin, what is the correct order in part 5? You can tell me on the numbers.
Let me see, teacher. I think that the second one is the first one. The second one, the first one.
Okay, can you tell me like the numbers so I can understand better?
Teacher, I didn't have the order.
It's fine, don't worry. Alfredo, do you have it?
Are on mute. 4, teacher? No.
Yes, you can tell me. Adri, 4?
4, 1.
So it is 4, 2?
4, 2, 3, 1.
3, 1.
Yes,
4,
4,
2,
2, 3, 1.
Sorry, I was muted. I was talking alone.
Yes, it's fine, don't worry. So guys, these are all the answers. Do you have any questions?
Teacher, I have a question. Why number 1 is A? Well, I put C. I don't know.
In what question? Sorry.
Yes.
In 1.
For 1.
Question 1.
Yeah.
Because okay, because it is like a summary. When it says outlined, it means like summarized, only like presenting the main events. It's not like saying all the details. It's like separating the 3 phases. Okay, it's not like saying like what happened every single year. It's like a summary of 3 phases, right? So that's an outline, like a summary.
It could be the letter C because it's presented chronologically too.
It could be. It's not completely incorrect, but the instructions say mark the best answer, not the correct answer. So if you have 2 answers that are partially correct and one that is like completely correct, you have to choose like the best one. Yes, so even though C could be correct, it's not the most appropriate answer because it's not presenting like all the history. It's an outline, like a summary divided in 3 phases, right? That's the keyword, phases.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes, that's the keyword there. Okay. Anything else? So,
When we start the test,
Sure. Are you sure the evaluation is going to be today?
yes, Karen told me it was today, but I will text her to see if she hasn't forgotten.
No, don't text her.
No, but we don't have any more activities to do, so I mean, we will be losing time.
Okay.
Unless you want to talk about anything else. Well, not free time, but we can talk about.
Text her is better.
Yes, but we can talk about something if you want to. What would you like to talk about while we wait?
How was your day?
Okay. Did anyone have anything interesting today? And in your case, Adri, what did you do today? How was your day?
Oh, my day was boring. I have to work.
Yes, it's Tuesday. No,
And
nothing
I was
interesting happens
fighting
on
with the hub.
Tuesday. With the what, sorry?
With the hub.
What do you mean?
Hub, some people from Mexico. ¿Cómo se dice? Meterse.
Tell me a complete sentence. Like you entered something.
Meter en lo que no les importa.
Yes, like that. They are not minding their business.
Yeah, they are not minding their business.
Yes. Okay, well, I actually have some material from the conversation club, so we can talk about it for now. Because we already finished all the activities of the module, so I don't have anything new like to do.
Teacher, do
Yes,
you have
Portuguese.
classes of Portuguese?
Yes. Yes, I have. Well, right now I don't have any groups because the one that I have graduated like 2 months ago, but sometimes I have Portuguese groups, yes. It is interesting. Maybe you should try it after you finish this one. It is.
How do you manage that in the sense of how many people do you need to open a group?
I think the minimum now is 6 people. So yes, when there are 6 students, they can open a group. Yes.
And what happens if there exists a group of 6 people and then 3 go out and anybody else come in?
So if that happens, the rest of the students have to join other groups. Yes, because it's not like profitable to have only a group of 3 students, right? So when there is a group only of 3 or 4 students, they offer them like moving to other groups.
But they don't move it back. Just if they are in advanced level.
Yes, the idea is that they go to a group that is like on a similar level, yes.
Teacher, how many modules it has?
How many modules does it have?
Does it have?
16, yes. 16 modules. Yes, it is shorter because Portuguese is like relatively easy to learn. So
very similar to the Spanish.
Yes, so you learn way faster. Yeah. I don't know. I don't speak Italian yet.
Teacher, Italian?
But they don't teach Italian at Intensa.
Intensa don't teach French.
No, only English, Portuguese, and Spanish. Well, Spanish for non-native speakers, of course. So yeah.
Sorry. Where do you think it's better to learn Portuguese? Because I have heard a lot about these, like I don't know the name, but actually you told us or told me, I don't know, that you studied there.
Centro-Sul brasileño.
Yeah, where do you think it's better to study there or here?
Well, I think that he can say that.
I know that you work here.
I'm supposed to say
I don't know, like in your personal opinion, what?
Well, so
Yes, Master Intensa, Nati.
It depends on what you prefer because, I mean, if you study here at Intensa, the methodology is the same, right? So it's like no homework. You learn like orally. We focus a lot on pronunciation, fluency, and speaking. So I think you would learn faster here. Now, if you study like at other places, they are more traditional, right? So, I mean, you have to take exams, you have to do homework, you don't talk a lot until you are like in the middle of the course. So it depends on what you prefer. I mean, if you really like a traditional methodology, you can study there. But if you like intensive methodology, like when studying English, I think you should study here because it's like the same method.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Yes, and Sophie, do you speak German? Sofia Mendes? Is she there? No?
No, she left.
Okay.
Oh, she is here, but yeah, she speaks German, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. I guess that one is very hard.
Sorry, I was on a call.
Okay, don't worry. So I was asking you if you spoke German.
Yeah, I speak German.
Okay, can you say something in German? Can you insult me or something?
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Like maybe introduce yourself.
Hallo.
Hallo, ich bin Sophia, ich wohne in Karthago und ja, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
I didn't understand anything, but okay.
Only Cartago.
Yes, only Cartago.
That I live in Carthago, that I speak a little bit German, and then my name is Sophia.
Okay. Is it true that it's like kind of similar to English, at least like the structures, or not?
No. Like one time at work, like last week, I think, I was talking Spanish with a friend,
but at the same time, it was like, oh my gosh. Then someone came from Germany, and he only speak German, so he only spoke German, so and he needs some directions to go to a place, and I was talking with my boss in English, so it was like a really mess.
Super confusing, yes.
Yeah.
Well, where did you study that?
In Germany.
Ah, you lived in Germany. Well, oh, that's cool.
We are doing nothing, right?
No.
Yes, that's actually the thing that we're doing.
Nice.
Oh, teacher, no more
but
listening.
can we start with a new
Teacher, we can talk about boxing.
Better.
Yes, teacher, we can. We can practice. It's better.
I don't have any more
we can
boxing
talk about
practices,
the
so
boxing.
well,
Better to save time on the next module.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So let's go over here. Let's see, module 30.
Yes, it's
I come back in a few minutes.
Okay, sure.
Okay, go out, Baron. Don't worry. Teacher, why
We
don't
do, but
see
it's
the
only like
book?
once a module.
Idioms.
Yes, it's only 1 minute per module.
This is like the second time we use it.
Really?
With you. Yeah.
With your teachers, you didn't use it?
No. And
No.
I was like, how, why I bought this book if I'm not using it?
It's because sometimes depending on how much time we have, like teachers only focus on the most important exercises because idioms is never going to be on an evaluation. So usually some teachers like to save it from last, or maybe they don't have like enough time to do it at the end. So maybe that's why, yes. Okay, well, I think we can do this activity because it's not related to grammar or anything. So we can discuss these questions in pairs. Okay, we can take a photo.
Oh, teacher.
That's for module 30.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to write the number 30.
Teacher, just to make a refresh.
Okay.
Majoring, and it was like a
Like-
master degree. No.
No, it's studying something at the university. So instead of saying I studied engineering, you say I majored in engineering. So it's a synonym of study, but specifically at the university or at college. So I majored in engineering, or I want to major in education.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Thank you. I got it.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go.
Hi. I'm fine, and you?
Hello. How are you?
Okay, so
I'm
let
fine,
me
thanks.
see the picture. What do you like the most or the least about being a student?
What do you like the most and least? Well, the most I like the most. I don't know what I say. Oh, okay. The principal reason that I think that we can be a good student or a better student is when you can learn all the things or different topics. And the last, I think that you need to take a lot of
Yes,
time
that's
because
true.
if you want to learn,
Yeah,
you need to
and
take
make
the time.
make it.
because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I think you need to be conscious about the time, yes, that you have to spend studying or practicing, right? It's true. So the other one is, let me see.
What are some? Okay. What are some differences between high school and a university? Well, I am in this process. Well, I passed this process, and I am with my daughter in this process because she finished the high school this year, and the next year she started the university. And I think that not the same, of course, because I saw my daughter, and I saw it like a baby, she's very innocent, and I can imagine how all the time that we need to stay in the university, or when she need to learn different things. Sometimes I'm scared because it's a new experience, and she's like
a pamper.
I'm not sure the word, chineal. Pamper. Pamper. She's like a pamper. She's pamper, and I don't know what. She never took the bus alone. She's always with me. All the time is with me. If she want to visit a friend, the friend comes at the house. She never go another house. She's always with me, and her boyfriend is here in the house too. When she wants to see her, she always comes. For me, I think it can be very hard.
And you didn't try to be a little bit more so give her a little bit of space and experience in order to don't have this contrast between high school and the university.
Yes, I was trying, but it's a little complicated because for example, if I see the people with drinking beer, I don't know, I am scared. If she say me, Mom, I want to taste the beer, I said, no, never. But okay, it's a new experience, and I need to, maybe she need to take her time or her space, I don't know. But I'm trying to take this experience.
And the other one is, what are you majoring in? What did you choose? Why did you choose that field? It's like, what are you
majoring?
What did you study?
Well, I started 3 careers, but I am specialized in like system engineer, and I work in like
auditor.
System audit. Auditor. And I studied administration, law, and system engineer.
And why did you choose that field? Why?
Let me see.
Why did you choose that field?
Why what? Sorry. Okay. Oh, well, the first system engineer, because I love the technology. I like to learn. I like program. in this moment when I am auditor, I prefer that because I can check the process of the people. I can give recommendations. It's different. And and the career of administration is because it's like auditor is a complement. Law and administration is like a complement because all the reports that I need to give at the administration, I need to give them with law. I can give a report if it doesn't have a law.
Well,
what about you? Are you studying or only English?
I study civil engineering, and then I work for the government. So then I have I take a master degree program, and in contract administration, public infrastructure. And yes, I finished like, I don't know, like 4 years ago. I went to go.
Oh, very quick.
Recording in progress.
So, Justin, what do you like the most and the least about being a student?
Well, teacher, that I like the most being a student is that, well, I can share time with my partners.
One time I can.
I can spend time with my partners and laugh about Alfred's pranks, jokes, and his bullshit. And no, I'm just kidding, teacher. Sorry. But well, yes, it's like a good thing to know people, you know. But well, that
I said exactly.
I would
the
say
same.
I would say that I like the most things. I like being a student, and the
being?
least.
Okay, can you repeat?
I will say that those are like the reasons I like the most of being a student.
A student.
A student, okay, being a student. But the least, well, could be that sometimes I had to work all day, and then when I am in class, I feel like lazy, like I have to like I
Tired.
try to tired, yes, lazy, and well, I would like to sleep, but yes, I would like to learn as well. So that's are like the reasons I like the most and the least.
Okay, great. And Sophie Castro, what are some differences between a high school and a university?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. She's
still in high school.
I can't say that.
You're so young. Okay, so what do you imagine a university is like?
Hi, teacher. Oh my god. I don't know.
I already told you, so you have to say
I think
something
that it's
about it.
more hard because
I
you
think
don't
that it
have
is
like
Harder.
I think that it's harder because in a university you don't have like I forgot trabajo cotidiano.
Like everyday work.
Depends the
Classwork.
university that
You have it.
Classwork.
You have it. You have
But it costs like nothing in your note.
In your
your
Nope.
your I don't
Grade.
know.
Score.
Yes, in your
Score.
score, yeah. And
You're grown.
yes, I don't know. The people that I know told me that, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're wrong.
And in
They are
the
laughing
high
to you.
school, I don't know. And in the high school, you have that, and you can have like more points with your homework, and your exams doesn't cost like too much.
And your exams?
Didn't.
I say aren't, right? In this case, aren't.
Aren't.
Mhm.
Aren't. I
Yes.
forgot what I said. Yeah.
Yes, you said the exam season, I think. Okay, very well, that's fine. And Sebas, what are you majoring in, or what did you major in case you already finished? Sebas, you there? Probably, yes. Sophie Mendes?
Sure, maybe they have internet connection problems. See how Ada is looking. She's frozen.
Yes, yes, you're right. So Karen, could you answer that one? What are you majoring? What did you major in?
Okay, I'm trying to major in landscaping architecture, and I chose that field because some years ago I discovered that I really like this major teacher. Yeah, and I want to be more focused on this field, and I want to have more of experience than what I have right now.
Okay, excellent. Very good.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you ask to Karen if she will be here today, or maybe if doesn't, if the test can
too
be at the
late.
beginning of the lesson, please.
Yes,
Yes.
tomorrow early. And
Yes,
right now it's too late.
Yes, she told me that she would try to come today, but probably she will come tomorrow at the beginning. Yes, like early. Yes, so tomorrow at the beginning of the class. Okay. All right. So guys, we can go to idioms. Let's go to page 39.
Teacher, I'm going to leave.
Oh, don't you want to use idioms?
No.
Well, that's your loss.
I'm frustrated. Yes. Bye.
Okay.
Tired.
Bye.
They use it a lot, right, teacher? In the USA, they use the idioms a lot, and in the pictures too, on the movies. Sorry.
In movies. Yeah, sometimes some of them.
Yeah, actually, I was talking with a native speaker yesterday, and I said I'll keep you in the loop, and she said, "Oh, that's a great idiom."
Yes, it is cool to learn idioms because you sound more native and more natural.
Yeah, I heard in the movie like, yes, you need to fade the music. And I was like, I know what that means.
That's why you told me that.
I don't like that one. That one sounds like very old, but it's okay. Yes, they use it sometimes. Yes, it's good to learn the meanings of these words because if you don't, like, you're not going to understand anything they're saying.
Yes, true.
Okay, so let's take a look at the ones that we have for today. So, Adri Sancho, can you read the first one?
Sure. Bring upon. Upon, teach?
Upon.
Bring upon. To cast oneself and wanted consequences. He brought financial ruin upon himself and his family by his uncontrollable gambling.
Very good. Anthony, be or get carried away?
We get carried away. To be greatly affected by a strong feeling, I got carried away and yelled at Spencer when he told me he had crashed my car. That word is okay, like the way I said.
Yelled.
Yeah,
that's fine. Yelled.
Okay. What does that mean?
Like scream. But it's like talking at a very high volume, like when you're angry.
Okay.
It has a difference teacher between shouting and yelling. It has a difference.
No, shout and yell are very similar. I think they are the exact same thing.
Okay.
Now the only difference is that when you say scream is usually a sound, not a word. So scream is like a sound, and yell and shout are with words. But I think those two are the same thing practically. Yes. Okay. Any other questions there? Let's see the next two. Viviana beats me.
Beats me, I don't know. When I asked Derek why his friend hadn't arrived at the party yet, he said,
Let's say I expected
"Beats me,
him.
I expect him an hour ago."
In Karen, on the other hand, you already know that one.
Okay, on the other hand, however, in contrast, I like comedies. My sister, on the other hand, likes drama.
Questions there?
Let me take a picture, teacher. Right.
Got it.
No, teacher, let me, ready.
Let's move on. Page 40. Karen, hit the jackpot. No, sorry, you already read that one. Okay. Let's have Ashley now. Hit the jackpot.
He hit the jackpot. To be suddenly fortunate, to suddenly win a large amount of money. Jack hit the jackpot when he met Marilyn, his wife.
Sorry. And Adriana, no, yes, Adriana Arias, you can read the next one.
The apple of one eye. Someone's favorite person's thoughts. Youngest daughter is the apple of his eyes. She has always been his favorite.
Okay, so let's repeat favorite. This only has 2 syllables. Favorite.
Favorite.
We don't have to pronounce the O. Okay?
Favorite.
Okay. Any questions there? No? And so Alfredo, have the heart too.
He left? No.
Ah, yes, you're right. He was angry. He left.
He was angry.
Yes. So Andre.
That's the rule. He is in his days.
Yes.
He's in his days.
So Andre, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have the heart to have the courage. I didn't have the heart to tell the man that he had lost his job. I let his boss tell him.
It's similar from a Spanish teacher, right?
Yes, it's almost the same thing.
We use it, yes.
Yes, it's almost like a direct translation. And sorry, Natasha.
Feel like $1 million. Feel wonderful. Feel wonderful, yeah. After his knee operation and he suffered a lot of pain. Now it's gone and he feels like $1 million.
Any questions there?
No.
Okay. Can I move on? Do you need to take a picture or something?
I already clicked.
Ready? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see the little dialogue. So let's start with Adriana Arias and Sofia Castro. You can read the first line.
Okay. Bob got carried away. Finally bought that car he was talking about.
Let's repeat, carried away.
Carried away.
Sophie Castro, is she there?
No, she also left, teacher.
So Justin?
Yep, I can read. Okay, Bob got carried away and finally...
You can read the answer here, right number 2.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Was that the car he called the apple of his eye?
Thank you. Now Sebas and Diana.
Me, teacher?
Yes, Sebas, friend 1, and Diana, friend 2.
Sorry.
It's fine.
The same one. He claims he's hit the jackpot with the Porsches.
Yes, I heard him, but I didn't have the heart
Let's say
to
the
tell
heart.
him that it was overpriced.
Thank you. And Karen and Ashley.
Heart.
Okay, besides that, it's 4 years old, really. It beats me what he says in that car.
Well, let's hope that he sorry. Well, let's hope that he hasn't brought upon himself any unnecessary problems.
Anthony and Andre. I think Andre left.
Okay. Anyway, what's important is that he feels like $1 million in it.
Andre?
I guess you're right.
Okay, any questions about that?
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
It says like feels like $1 million in it, but when you are in a car, yes, in a car, no on
Yes.
a car. That's why.
Yes, with car is fine. In when you want to talk about, for example, a bicycle or a bike is on a bike, on a bicycle, and also
Or in
with
a bus, yes.
with the large vehicles. But car is in. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, yes, I got it.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
So you can take a photo. Please, we can do it in first.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Yes.
Ready, teach?
Hello.
Hello.
Mhm.
Okay. The
So
first column.
who do you want to be? Friend 1, friend 2? All right.
Front 1. Okay, friend. Okay. Bob got carried away. And
Was that
finally
the car he called
the
the apple of
he
his
was
eye?
talking about. The same one. He
Yes, I
claims
heard
he's
him,
hit
but I
the
didn't have
jackpot
the heart
with the
to tell him
Porsche.
that it was overpriced.
Besides, that is 4 years old.
Well, let's
Really,
hope that
it
he
beats
hasn't
me
brought
what he sees in
upon
the
himself
car.
any unnecessary problems.
Anyway, what's
I guess
important
you're
is
right.
that he feels like $1 million
Right, now
in it.
switch. Bob got carried away and finally bought that car he was talking about.
What does the
The
card
same one,
called
he
the
claims
apple of his
he's
eye?
hit the jackpot with the purchase.
Yes, I heard him, but I didn't have the heart to tell him that it was we have to go.
Recording in progress.
Teacher, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, of course.
I'm working on my resume in English, and I needed some help because I'm not sure like about some things, and I don't know if you can help me with that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Mhm.
Well, give me a second. Well, I have like the object.
The objective.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if I wrote it fine, so I don't know. I can maybe read it to you.
Yes, yes. So now
Sorry,
we're done. You
teacher.
can leave. I'm just
The
going
class
to
is
talk
finished,
to Nati
or
about
I
something,
need
but
to
you
say
can
okay.
leave. We're done for today. Okay? Good night.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Good night.